Hey everyone, welcome to my first concealed carry tip video. So today's outfit will be sweaters and tight jeans. Generally females like to wear clothing that's a little more form-fitting and tighter. For example, this sweater is not particularly baggy. It's a little thicker, but it's not baggy. It's still form-fitting, and I have tight jeans on, so as you can see, I personally don't really want to have to sacrifice my wardrobe to be able to carry, but my safety is very important to me. So I found a way to compromise and kind of, there are a few little things you can do to help conceal your weapon while appendix carrying. So if I'm not wearing the scarf, I could probably, from a quick glance, get away with appendix carrying. From a quick glance, you can't really see it all that well. If I stretch it out a bit and have it baggy, and as long as I'm not like adjusting or drawing attention to the area, I could probably get away with it. But because it is a tighter form-fitting sweater, if I'm walking around and moving, it's going to, as you can see, it's starting to print a little more. And so the whole point of concealed carrying is to not let other people know you're carrying. So you want to minimize printing as much as possible. So one thing I tried today was, and this scarf came with the sweater, so I was like, okay, well, let's see what happens when I throw the scarf over the area. As you can see, it looks, you can't really tell. So I guess you can call this method the tactical scarf method. One common mistake people make when concealed carrying, especially if they're carrying around their waist, whether it's appendix carry, the back, or the side, is that they tend to fidget with their shirt, and they kind of draw, anytime you fidget and pull down your shirt, you're kind of drawing attention to that area. So one thing that's awesome about the scarf is that if you feel like you're printing at all, you can kind of make adjustments from up here with the scarf. So for example, today when I was talking to someone, I felt like it was a little uneasy, felt like they might see the bulge down here a little bit. So, just started playing with the scarf, spread it out a little bit. The awesome thing about this is that it looks like you're just playing with it just because you're bored, or it's just something to do, right? Can you look cute doing it? I carry an LH9. It's a Lionheart 9mm. So just to give you an idea, about how big it is. Don't need a belt to keep my pants from falling down because the jeans are tight by themselves. So just an FYI, most of my videos will revolve around trying to appendix carry. Reason being for this is because it is the most practical way that I found through training, and when I say training, I mean practicing the draw in real life scenarios. So when you draw your weapon, you want minimal movement and you want easy access. Without even having to move my shoulders, you can just go like that. So if you have it on the side, they'll probably see this, especially if you have to lift up your shirt. In the back, it's even more exaggerated because you have to move your whole shoulder. I mean, unless you have really flexible wrists and arms, it's going to be noticeable. I'd love the comment section to be an open discussion. I want these videos to help encourage people, especially women, to not only own their own weapon, but effectively conceal the weapon and carry in a practical way. in a way that will actually save them one day. Because owning a weapon itself is no guarantee that it will save you. It requires training and it requires access. So thanks guys for watching. So I'll periodically be putting up some videos on more concealment carry tips. I have a concealment carry purse. I have a concealed carry tank top that has the holster on the side. Again, I prefer appendix carry because it's the most practical and it requires minimal movement, but I will go over some alternative methods. Because the reality is, and for me especially, there'll be times where I'll be wearing a dress or I'll be wearing something that makes it difficult to carry on my person, especially appendix carry. So there are other options out there. They may not be ideal, but for watching and stay tuned for more tips.